Today we're going to be going over map reading, and we're going to be doing some mapping and how to read a map using the UTM scale. UTM stands for Universal Transverse Mercator, and you can use it to find a specific point on a map. So I have this map of, I think it's the Lolo National Forest. Yeah. So we just have a little map, pretty small, so you're gonna have to zoom in so you can see what's going on. But the use of this is to make some really close measurements or determining where you are on a map. Okay, so we'll start at the bottom here. Okay, so our map today is a 1 to 24,000 scale, which is the Universal USGS scale, more or less for the United States. Alaska is a little different. I think it's 1 to 25,000. And this is our scale, which we'll be using later on. And this is our declination. So the star right here is the true north, and this is magnetic north, and this is the boundary north, so where these are pointing if they think it's north. And since they're so close, we don't really have to worry about that, so we're all right. Okay, so when we're looking at this map, let's say we wanted to find a spot on this map. Let's say that doesn't actually matter. We'll just put a spot right here. Start easier and then we'll get harder. Actually, we're going to probably want to go up a little bit. Let's go right here, just about. Okay. So we're right there. And then the way we're going to find this is you use these numbers on the side here and down here. But you always want to start at the bottom and then go up. So I guess the way that you can remember it is if you're on the floor and then you start going up. So you walk on the floor and then you go up the stairs or whatever. So the way we're going to start this out is looking here. It's kind of hard to see, but this number right here is, this number right here is 51. So we're just going to start, actually, no, we're going to start down here, which is, give me a sec, I got to look really close. 2. Okay. So there's a little number before these. These are your little markers, and each one of these markers, so this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, those are all the markers that we're going to be using, and they're all exactly 1,000 meters, so they're all a kilometer apart, so that's kind of nice, because when you make a square, it's a square kilometer, and that can help you if you're using this map in the brush. So anyway, we're back here, so this is 2, so we're going to start out, zoom out. Actually, we can just go right here. We're going to start with 2. Okay, and then we're going to go, so 2, and this is 7, so it's right here, so 72, 73, so it's right here, so it's going to be in between 72 and 73, so we're going to put 72. And then the best way that I've found to, if it's in the middle of something, what you can do is you can take a piece of paper like this, go to your scale, and since kilometers is right here, you can go like this, and then since this is 1 kilometer, you can kind of go like this. That's 1, and then you can also go the mediums, but I mean, it's not going to be that exact. So we are there, and since it's not quite in the middle, we're going to take, actually we're going to square this up. This is going to make it a lot easier for us if we're going to do 73. There, let's actually get a square. I'm just going to quickly go like that. Just a nice little line. And that'll help us do this part. So we'll figure out how far that is from, oh, actually we should have started at 72. Oops. Let's do that again. Yeah, we'll need it later on anyway. Okay, I think that's just about that, and we're going to go up. Oh, did I even mark it? I think I did. Okay, yep. Okay, now we're going to start at this line with, we went from there, so let's just quickly do this. We're just going back here and doing it on the other side real quick, because it'll be easier if we do it like that. Okay. And then we're here. Oop, sorry, it's zooming in on my hair. It's focusing on my hand. So we were on that one. Okay, so if this is 0, this is 500, this little marker, and then this is 1,000, it's about in the middle, so I'm going to say 750. So we're at 72, and then we're going to go 750. So that's that, and then we're going to go down here. Or up here, actually. So so it starts at 51. Like I said, this little number right here, kind of hard to read, but it says 51. So you're going to start with 51. Oops. Start with 51. And then it's 82, 83, 84. And since I put it on exactly the 84 line, we're going to put 84. And since it's dead on, we're going to put 0, 0, 0. So this is... Here, give me just a second. I need to look a little bit closer at this. Okay. We put... So what's going on here and what we're looking at is... this is the... So when we're looking, this is... what is that? 272,750 meters from the nearest zone. So the UTM system is used universally, and it splits the Earth into zones. So you can use the zone lines to determine how far or how close you are or where you are. So this is what it means. It's 272,750 meters east of the nearest zone, and then it's 5,184,184,000 meters north of the equator. Since we're in Montana, it makes sense that we're that far away and then not that far away from the next zone. So that's how that works, and that just puts you there, and that's that exact spot. Here, we'll do it again in a different spot. How about, like, right... let's go to the Milltown Mountain, or whatever this is. Or we'll just put it at this little dot right here. The very peak. You have to find this spot right here. So we'll start, or it'll be, okay, so here, I'll just get another piece of paper. So here, I'll zoom out just a little bit. Okay. Since we're there, we're going to start at the 2. So we'll put 2. And then 72, 73. What's this? I can't. God. Okay, so it's going to be in between 74 and 75. It just doesn't look like a 74 to me. I think that just kind of messed up. But this is 75 and this is 74. And it's in between the two, which means we're going to take our ruler and then we're going to go up from wherever we were at. So actually, let's start at 74. Sometimes you can get maps that are already pre-lined out. That's kind of nice. Okay. So we're there, and then let's take our, where's that piece of paper where we had our, oh, it was this one. It's the one we're using. Nice. Okay, and then, let's see. So that's probably about 5,500. And since I was 74, between 74 and 75, we're going to go 74, and then I said 5,500. So that's that east. And then we'll move over to this over here. Oh, what am I doing? Not yet. Okay, let's see. So we were at, so it's 51, and now it's going to be between 87 and 88 up here. If it could just focus. So we're going to start with 87, and then it's going to be not quite them, so we're going to go back to this 87, and we're just going to mark that out just a little bit at least. Oops, that's kind of a bad line, but whatever. It's just for the reference. You'll want to be more exact if you're trying to determine where you're at. And this is about, I would say, less than 500, so about 450, probably. And that is the coordinates, the UTM coordinates for the peak of the Milltown Mountain. And that's how you do that.